Hi guys, I'm Rob and welcome back to Rob's Model Cars. Now I'm often asked the question by fellow collectors why I don't have any of the classic Ferraris in my collection, like a 250 GTO, 250 short wheelbase, or any of those other classic Ferraris from the 50s and 60s. Well, the reason is that I was a teenager in the early 80s, so my love for supercars really started growing from sort of the 1980s onwards. So, you know, as a kid I had posters of the Ferrari Testarossa, Lamborghini Countach, and cars from that sort of generation onwards. So that's why most of my collection of model cars is all sort of around 1980 onwards. Now the model I'm going to show you today actually has, you know, a little bit of that styling from those old 60s Ferraris. Nice curvaceous body, but it's got a new twist, new performance, bigger wheels, and things like that. So what I've got to show you today is the brand new 1/18 scale BBR Ferrari Monza SP1. Now this is part of Ferrari's new Icona series. Icona being Italian for iconic, I guess. So they're really starting to come up with the idea of these vehicles to encapsulate the sexiness of those 60s Ferraris, but a new school take on it. So let's have a look at this model. I've reviewed a ton of BBR models before, just come in this plain red box with a little bit of chrome BBR branding. Now, all of these BBR models do come with a certificate of authenticity, and you can order these with or without a plexiglass display case. Now I've ordered this one with the plexiglass display case, and here is the gorgeous Monza SP1. Now this colour is actually called Rosso Magma. It first was released in the silver with the heritage yellow stripe across the nose, but I really love this colour, so I thought I'd buy this one in this colour. Now, before we get this out and put it on the turntable and have a closer look, I have ordered the sister car to this, which is the Monza SP2, which is the two-seater version. That was sent from BBR yesterday, so I should have that in around 4 or 5 days. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure you click that bell notification so you don't miss the review of the SP2, which is on its way. So for now, we'll get this out, we'll put it on the turntable, and we'll have a closer look at this brand new Monza SP1. Okay, so first impressions of this model is wow. The colour is just absolutely stunning on this model. I don't have any other Ferraris in the collection that are in like a metallic red colour like this. I think it's a little bit different from the metallic F1 red, and yeah, it's just mind-blowing. The application of it and the glossiness of it is just amazing. It really, really is a fantastic colour for this Monza SP1. So what we'll do, we'll start with the base. So this particular model does come on this black leatherette base with the black stitching. It's got BBR embossed in the leather there. You do have this new badge on the side which says Ferrari Monza SP1. You do have a little Ferrari badge on the back, and your limited edition nameplate is on the back also. Now as you can see, this is limited to 240 pieces, and I've got quite a unique serial number here, 042, which is the reverse of 240. So I only just noticed that yesterday, and that's a pretty cool little thing to have. Now let's start with the front of the model. Of course this has photo etch mesh in it, so the big large opening at the front all has the photo etch mesh. It does have little side vents in the bodywork here. There are little pieces of mesh in there, but that's pretty much all the mesh that's on this model. So there's no mesh panels in the back. This, of course, this Monza SP2 is based on the chassis of the 812 Superfast, so that's why it has this proportions, and it is V12 powered. Now this is a sealed resin model, so no parts open. That's going to upset a lot of people, but look, BBR are the only ones at the moment that have this model for sale, and no one else is making die-cast opening Ferraris anymore really. So if you really love this car, then this is the one to get, this BBR version. Now there's a ton of carbon fibre on this model as well. The whole front splitter is all carbon fibre. The little detail in between the chrome headlights is carbon fibre. You've got a little strip of carbon fibre splitting the two-part windshield. These little side vents here are also carbon fibre. The side skirts are carbon fibre, and you can see that the whole rear diffuser is all carbon fibre as well. So attention to detail is just like the real car. Really well done. Now we'll go back to the headlights, because the headlights are actually detailed very well with these little lenses in here. We do have a little three-dimensional Ferrari emblem on the hood. Nice large Scuderia shields on the side. They've done a great job on the mirrors, nicely detailed, and you've got nice reflective mirror material in behind there as well. As I say, these little side vents are all carbon fibre with mesh in there, and you've got the little central blade through there as well, which is a nice little detail. And yeah, being that this is the one-seater version, you just have this single speedster cone behind the driver's seat, and there is also these tiny little wheel arch extensions in black at the top of the wheel arch as well. So that's something that I didn't notice initially, and they have them on the front as well. There's just a tiny little black lip extension there, which is really cool. Now the back of the model, you've got a nice photo-etched Ferrari script badge on the top of the hood. This big silver line through here is actually the big rear stoplight. Now that's clear on the real car, so it's just replicated in silver on this model. Good job on the exhaust tips as well, which are just like the real car. And you can actually see just underneath there the bottom of the black mufflers too on either side. And of course it's finished off with the number plate Monza SP1. So yeah, overall the exterior of this model is packed with detail. The paint finish, I can't stop talking about the paint finish. It's absolutely spectacular. And I'm sure if you order a model in this colour as well, you truly won't be disappointed. It's absolutely breathtaking. Now we'll go and talk about that windshield again. So it's actually a two-part windshield. There's a small part at the front, a larger part at the back. That's tinted in a smoked colour. And we'll talk about the wheels now. So I really love this design of the wheel. It's like a twisted blade 5-spoke. They've just finished in a matte silver colour. They've done a great job of the brake rotors and the brake calipers, front and rear. And I think they've got the stance just about right as well. So the exterior of this model just does not disappoint. It's just like the car that they revealed with the SP2 as well. Now I saw pictures on the internet of this particular Rosso Monza colour, and I chose this one over the silver because it just looks just a lot more spectacular in this colour than the silver, I feel. Now it does have a bodyline black brake line all the way through the top there, and the rest of the detail is all in the interior. So we've got a modern Ferrari racing seat here with moulded in stitching around the outside. It does have cloth racing harness seat belts in there as well. Steering wheel is nicely replicated with the carbon fibre on the top and bottom of the wheel. There's actually a ton of carbon fibre on the interior, all on the inside of the door trims, both sides, and you do have all your switch gear on this side as well, so the right hand side of the driver. Now the instrument cluster has just one big central gauge in the centre, and you've got your little photo etched gear shift paddles as well. Really has got quite a lot of detail in there. Hopefully the camera's picking all that up, because it is black. It is hard to photograph or film these sometimes, but I'm pretty happy with the interior detail of this model. So yeah, unfortunately the model doesn't open. If it opened, that would be fantastic, but it is a sealed resin model. But nonetheless, for those hardcore Ferrari collectors, this model will not disappoint in this colour. It is absolutely beautiful, and I can highly recommend it. BBR's build quality on this model is spot on. They've done a fantastic job. There's absolutely no flaws or faults on this model. I'm absolutely happy with it. So that is pretty much going to wrap up today's review of this brand new BBR Ferrari Monza SP1. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do. Don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. And you can also follow me on social media. So I'm on Facebook, Instagram. I have an eBay store as well. All the links to those 3 pages are on the home page of this YouTube channel. So as I said, I've purchased the SP2. That's in the metallic black with the red seats. Stunning looking model as well. So as soon as that one arrives, you'll see that first on Instagram. And then I will film the review for YouTube as soon as I can to give you guys a bit of a look at that SP2 as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's review of this brand new Monza SP1 model. It sure is a beautiful looking model, beautiful colour, and I absolutely love it, and I can highly recommend it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's review, and until next video, thanks for watching Rob's Model Cars.